I know. All right, welcome to episode 53 of the 2-Minute Warning. Today on the table, we're going to be looking at the AFC playoff picture, more specifically, if we're going to see these Indianapolis Colts in the playoffs. Jay, what do you think?
Bet and money, yes, they will make it. Okay, actually, let me do some talking. Let me rank the teams as of right now. But if I had to bet money, just because of the new seeds in the playoffs, yeah, I'm taking the Colts in the playoffs. Just because of that 7th seed, especially.
Well, who do we see as our likely wild cards?
I mean, our lock-ins are the Chiefs, Titans,
Yep.
and Bills, I would say, and then the Steelers, Ravens. Either way, they're both making the playoffs.
Right.
So that's your 4th and 5th seed.
Yep.
And then 6th and 7th is going to be fought between Raiders, Browns, Dolphins, and the Colts. I'm going to take the Raiders as one of those. Yeah. Then it's going to come down to the Colts and Browns. And actually, due to the Colts' schedule, this is their next 4 games in a row. Ravens, Titans, Packers. Titans might go 0-4. After that, Texans. Texans are a solid team. They're like the Falcons.
Texans will get a game.
They're like the Vikings. They can win a game. So, and then the Raiders, and then the Steelers. So, of those next 8 games, I think they get at max 2 wins.
Ooh.
At max 3.
Yeah,
if they beat the Texans twice, and then the
Yeah.
Raiders. They won't be the Packers. They won't be the Titans. They won't be the Ravens. They won't be the Steelers.
The Titans haven't been looking too hot. There's a chance they upset them, but I don't think so based on their previous play.
I don't know. That AFC South Titans will play in that divisional game. They'll beat.
And they're just due.
Now we see the Colts at 5-2, assuming out of their remaining 9 games, should have 9 left. Out of remaining 9, that they get 3 wins.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta add the Jags in there, so 4.
That was 9.
That was 9.
But Texans twice, Raiders, Jags. They won 4.
Optimistic. Yeah,
okay, fine. They get 4 wins. That puts them at 9-7. That's a likely wild card record. Like you said, I do see this Colts team getting a wild card spot, likely a 6 or 7 seed. I think, Phillip Rivers doesn't have much playoff experience under his belt. Correct me if I'm mistaken. I don't think
he has plenty of playoff experience. He just has a lot of playoff exits.
Sorry. Not much playoff winning experience. Yeah. A very long career. I think maybe he's due for a playoff win or 2 this year, but this Colts team is not really in contention for a deep playoff run. Super Bowl definitely out of the picture for this team, in my opinion.
I personally don't see that just because I see the Colts sneaking in either at the 6th or 7th seed, and if you're 7th seed, you're either playing between the Steelers, even at their 5th or 6th seed, they got to play either the Steelers, Ravens, Chiefs, Titans, Bills. I don't think they get a win off of any of those teams.
Any of those teams?
So, in my opinion, no, they don't. Unless they somehow took a division from the Titans. I mean, that's always possible.
They're at the same record right now. I mean, head-to-head. They haven't played.
The Titans have a head-to-head. Oh, no, they haven't
played yet, so that's... Right now... Yeah.
But I just don't see it happening.
See, in my opinion, I don't know if I see them making the playoffs. If they do, I think they're going to be 7th seed.
Okay.
I mean, if you look at their previous games, it's not the best. They've lost to the Jags. They've lost to the... Who else did they lose to?
Only 2 losses.
The Browns. Both aren't very good teams. Barely scraped by the Bengals. I don't see them being...
They definitely don't have a definitive win yet.
They don't have any good big teams yet that they've beaten. I just don't see them coming out of this next 9-game stretch with very much. I think the Browns take that last seed.
Yeah, I was going to say, if we don't see the Colts in the playoffs, that means we see Miami or Cleveland, which it's not so much I think that the Colts are going to make the playoffs. It's more of I don't think Cleveland or Miami will, so I think Colts will get that spot.
Well, the Browns' schedule is also pretty tough. They got their next game is the Texans, Eagles, Jags. I think between those 3, they'll get 2 wins for sure. And then they got Titans, Ravens, and then Giants, Jets are 2 more wins, and then Steelers. But between Titans, Ravens, Steelers, that's 3 more losses in my opinion for sure.
Yes.
So that puts them at 6 losses, and then between the Texans, Eagles, Jags, Jets. I think they'll just battle mess up 1.
We'll see them at 9-7 most likely as well.
And then between the Browns and then the Colts, they're both at 9-7, and the Browns do have the head-to-head. So, I mean, it'll be close. But overall, I love the Colts roster. That defense is great. Justin Houston, DeForest Buckner, Darius Leonard, Xavier Rhodes, and one of the best O-line in the league. And I'm a big fan of Phillip Rivers, but I just don't think he's past his prime. He's had his chance. He's never been that great guy to step up in big games. He's not going to do it at whatever age he is.
There's a lot of interceptions.
I agree with that. I don't see him making the big-time plays that they do need to do. to even just scrape by into there. And if they do, I don't see them winning more than one game.
Right.
I don't see them winning a game, actually.
That's the whole thing about... I may take back what I said earlier where the Colts may piece together a first-round win.
It's
because
tough. It's very
the teams
close.
that they will be playing at that 6 or 7 seed, likely 7 seed, are not going to be any easy teams to beat. The whole AFC picture is going to be... It's going to be interesting to see who gets those wildcard spots, but I don't see any of those teams out of the wildcard doing much. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see who gets there, but I don't think it's going to be interesting to see who goes where.
Tua ends up developing well this season. There's a chance he does decent, but...
Very early, but yes, it's always possible. Very early for Tua.
It's always possible.
So what we're likely looking at for this Colts team is a playoff appearance with very little production in the postseason, in my opinion, which I think they can agree with.
I do agree with that.
I mean...
Or no playoff.
And then, like they said, the final piece could be that Miami still win. Right now, they're at 4-3, and again, based on my predictions, I have them going 9-7, maybe 10-6. Their next game is the Cardinals. I think they'll lose that, put them to 4-4. Then they got a decent stretch of Chargers, Broncos, Jets, Bengals. I think they have the potential to win all 4 of those.
Yeah.
But their toughest competition probably being the 2 rookies, Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow. If they go 4-0 in that puts them at 8-4. But their next 4 games after that, Chiefs, Patriots, Raiders, Bills, they might pick off the Patriots, and that puts them at 10-6. Yeah. And that's a really good position for Miami. I mean, for them to even be in this conversation, I've said in past videos, is just great for Miami. I don't think anyone even expected them to be above 500 this season.
Yeah.
But good for them. Overall, if I had to bet money, actually, after rethinking this, talking this all out, I don't think the Colts making it just because they're head-to-head with the Browns, and Miami has the easiest schedule of those 3, in my opinion.
All right.
2 minutes.
Damn, you took